Good evening. I'm Susan Gentile, the Director of Instruction and Learning, and tonight I'll be presenting an overview of the curriculum review process for the Quaker Valley School District. A curriculum review is an examination of academic programs, and the purpose of this examination is to optimize student learning, engagement, and achievement. The aim is to understand how well our programs support and contribute to student learning experiences and how they can be enhanced. A curriculum review will include a report and an action plan for enhancing the program that is submitted to the board for approval. The curriculum review cycle is the process by which curriculum, resources, and instruction are regularly reviewed, updated, monitored, and evaluated following a 6-year cycle. The image on this slide depicts the stages of the process. Tonight, I will be discussing each of these phases in more detail in the slides that follow. During the curriculum review process, there are 3 main areas that are evaluated. First is the written curriculum, second is the resources, and third is the instructional practices used to implement the curriculum. I will now describe the activities conducted in each of the phases of the curriculum review process. The first phase involves reviewing and evaluating the existing curriculum and resources. Before beginning Phase 1, a curriculum review team is established. This team consists of the individuals listed here. The goal of Phase 1 is to ensure that the curriculum, resources, and associated instructional practices remain relevant and that they address the needs of the students as identified by evidence of student achievement. During Phase 1, the curriculum review team will conduct an internal analysis to determine needs. Items such as assessment data, course offerings, alignment to standards, surveys, resources, and professional development are evaluated. The written curriculum includes content and skills aligned with required standards and how that learning will be assessed. It also includes the primary resources used to support instruction. Teachers collaboratively develop the lessons and instruction to implement the written curriculum. In addition to the internal analysis, the curriculum review team will also conduct an external analysis to identify research and best practices in the content area. Items such as research publications, programs of high-performing school districts, attendance at professional development opportunities, consultations with experts in the field, exploration of post-secondary connections, and new resources may all be part of this process. When exploring a new primary resource, such as a textbook or program, the curriculum review team will engage in a process by which several resources are evaluated utilizing an evaluation tool. Resources may be piloted if feasible, and the cost and compatibility with technology will be considered. After this evaluation is completed, the team will complete a report and a recommendation for purchase of the selected primary resource. This will be presented to the board for approval. At the end of Phase 1, the curriculum review team will prepare a report for the school board's approval that includes a summary of the research conducted, the results of the needs assessment, the major findings and recommendations, professional development needs, and a timeline and budget for implementation. Phase 2 of the curriculum review process is the revision of the written curriculum. During this phase, a curriculum writing team will be established. This team is comprised of the department or grade level leader, teachers from the grade level or course, as well as the Director of Instruction and Learning and a principal who facilitates the curriculum writing process. During Phase 2, the curriculum writing team will utilize the Understanding by Design framework to guide the revision of the curriculum and address the findings from Phase 1. Understanding by Design is a unit-based framework that focuses on designing curriculum units by first identifying the important outcomes of each unit, such as the skills and understandings that will be developed. It then identifies the assessments of learning that will show how well students master the skills, content, and understandings in the unit. The next phase is the implementation of the new program. Phase 3 involves implementing the program in the courses identified and meeting regularly to discuss the progress of the implementation. During this phase, slight changes may be made to pacing or other minor aspects of the curriculum developed. During the initial implementation of a new curriculum, as teachers learn a new program, it is important to collect data and feedback to inform this process. After the initial implementation, the curriculum will be monitored and adjusted based on teacher feedback, classroom observations, audits of pacing, and data analysis. Finally, in preparation to begin the cycle again, additional analysis will be conducted to inform the return to Phase 1. This occurs approximately every 6 years, but may be flexible if needs are identified. For the 2021-2022 school year, the following departments are the focus of Phase 1, 2, and 3 curriculum review. Family and Consumer Science and Music will just begin Phase 1 this year. Several departments began Phase 1 or 2 just before or during the past school year. Limitations from COVID have required us to extend those reviews into the 2021-2022 school year. For English Language Arts, the elementary will be selecting a new language arts program, and secondary teachers will be reviewing and expanding curriculum documents previously created, as well as examining the course offerings at the high school. The high school math department will continue their review this year and are currently piloting a new math program. A proposal for adoption will be made during the second trimester of this school year. Science 6 through 12 and Social Studies K through 5 have been engaged in various levels of review and will be continuing this year. Social and Emotional Learning K through 6 and Technology and Engineering are all implementing curriculum this school year. In summary, the curriculum review process is a systematic approach to evaluating, reviewing, and revising curriculum and programming. It ensures that our programs and practices are continually evaluated and that adjustments are made. Student achievement and engagement drive this process, as well as guidelines and requirements for programming required by the standards established by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania.